What's up guys, welcome back and welcome to some Automobilista 2. So today guys we're going to get the Formula HiTech on the go. Now this is from the latest update, the 1.53 physics. Now this is based on the FW14, the 1992 Williams. Now in the early 90s is when sort of like a lot of electronics came into F1, you know, and when Rita dropped this, I was a big surprise. I was like, whoa, I totally wasn't expecting that, because these cars have got active suspension. Now, back in 92, the Williams was the only one with the active suspension, but this one here, this is based on the Ferrari. I don't think it done very well. I think it had reliability problems, but this has got a V12 in it. This is when Formula 1 had a lot of like different types of engines in it. It made it really interesting, you know. The one we're driving, the Williams, that's got the V10 in it, but this is based on the Benetton. Now this has got quite a bit less power, so these haven't got the active suspension. Like I say, it's just the Williams. Now the Williams that's that high nose Benetton. Now I think this here is based on a Tyrrell, don't quote us on that, but I think it's a similar chassis, just off videos I've seen. I think it's a similar chassis to the Williams, and you've got the actual real McLaren. Look at the power of that thing, 776 brake horsepower. Oh, that has got a V12. I thought it had a V8. When I've been watching videos, the sound of this thing looked absolutely nuts. Guys, I haven't drove any of these cars yet. This is my first time actually looking at them. You know, but 1992, I think, is that the year Mansell got his World Championship, got his title? Williams were just on another level. They just really knocked it out the park. Look at this. So I didn't see this coming. Did you guys? The MP478. It's not really a very well-known car, you know. But yeah, guys, we're going to be driving this. 707 brake horsepower from a naturally aspirated V10. This car has got active suspension, so I haven't drove it, haven't got a clue what it's. We're just going to jump in, give it a whirl. So put your sim belts on, we're going to take it to Barcelona. Right guys, here we go, this is my first attempt. Oh, that V10 sounds lovely. Right, the revs are up, flick it into first gear. Here we go, so this is my first attempt. I haven't even drove any F1 cars or anything, I was just jumping into it. So hopefully we can roll on to it. Now if you look, if you press the DR, yeah you do, so it's got like a DRS system, so if you press the DRS button it changes the rate of the suspension, I think. Whoa, this is crazy just jumping into this feels mad. But yeah guys, just jumping into it. Whoa, I feel the rear starting to step out there. That V10 sounds really good as well. This is Barcelona as well, the 1991 version of Barcelona. So right, feed the power in. I haven't pressed the DRS button yet. It's just mapping if you do your normal DRS button. Oh, we nearly flung it up the inside there. Oh, a little bit of a block manoeuvre. Feed the power in, revving it out. 707 brake horsepower from that naturally aspirated V10. Sounds really good. Barcelona, like what's the way Rita are dropping these DLCs? The fact that I couldn't believe it when I seen that they've done this car and actually, whoa, this bit's different, and modelled this car in. You know, like, it's just crazy to go up the inside, the fact that they're doing this, you know. Oh, little wiggle from the rear. So it was just brilliant that they're doing this, you know. Blip that throttle. It feels like I've got to blip the throttle for the downshift. It doesn't feel like it's blipping the throttle the way I want to. But great, this is a great circuit as well. Right on the straight, we're in 11th. Feed the car in. The car just feels very flat. But now watch what. Press the DRS button, the front end of the car like raises. Oh, I'm maxed out my gear in there as well. I feel like I need a little bit more gearing, but the EI's very wide into turn 1. Wow, left side, there's someone on the left side. Oh, great racing. That's supposed to be the Jordan, I feel. I can really feel the understeer starting to build up there. But we've got a mandatory pit stop on this as well. Can we slip it up the inside? Whoa. Nearly done a little bit of a brave manoeuvre there, but wow, it feels really good. The suspension just feels like really flat. It feels like the car's got no body roll at all. Locked inside, tyre up a little bit there. Oh, I couldn't get back on the power. Look guys, you've got to... Alright, so I thought the car felt a little bit weird there, so when you press the DRS button, you've actually got to close it yourself. So if you look there, I forgot to close it. And the car felt weird, it just felt like I barely had any downforce. Wow, so click it, then you've got to click it again yourself. Oh, interesting. I've watched videos on it, I didn't even realise that. That's because the car felt like it had no downforce. That's the fact, whoa, big kick from the rear. The fact that we are modelling that is just brilliant. No one else is doing this. Other guys, well, I'm struggling here, like this feels, you can tell this is my very first attempt. Oh, really chuck it in there though. Right, let's get that DRS button open. You can see the front end of the car. It must just change the rake of the car. Look at the AI. Racing way pulling up, so I've got to click it again. Oh yeah. Wow, that's brilliant, isn't it? Like this feels so advanced to some of the other cars. It just feels, you can really feel Ritza's put a lot of work into this. The car feels so stable, you know. It feels actually quite loose at the rear, but the front end of the car just feels mega like. We should be quite a bit quicker than these other AI. Or can we slip up the inside? Oh, that V10 though, 707 brake horsepower, but the McLaren, it's got a V12 that had 765 brake horsepower. Quite a bit more power than what we've got there, but whoa, that active suspension obviously just made the cars so much more, what's the word, not advanced, just so much better, aren't they? Right, blip it into third, feed the power in, nice and gentle, into fifth, come aside, up the inside, last of the late brakers, really late on the brakes, trying to do a little bit of a dive bomb. Whoa, we got clobbered on the inside though. Whoa, I don't know if I've got the damage on, but that was a bloody risky move that. I don't even know if I opened the DRS there. You can see the car, it's quite hard to get back on the power, like. I feel like we've got somebody up the inside with as well. I'm going to have to sort the pit stops out, drop it into fourth. Right, get it chucked in. Oh, that feels mega, that. Right, get that DRS open, get up the inside. Alberto, see you later, mate. Left side, check the mirrors. Let's get in the lane. Right, brake foot. Break that throttle down to second. Wow, what a car. Nigel Mansell went on to win the championship in '92. It's the only championship he ever got. I do feel like he should have won more championships though. Adrian Newey designed this car. See, I forgot to close the DRS again. I keep forgetting to close it. That's quite hard. Now the 1993 cars are on here as well now. I do believe that them have got traction control. They've even got ABS, I think. With this, I thought this had traction control in ABS, but I thought it was 92 when all that came in F1, but it obviously isn't. It's the next day. But look at this. Brilliant this. Lift out of it, turn in. Feel the front end of the car digging in, drop it into third. I feel like I'm quite slow though. Then my head was pulled away. Let's click that DRS a little bit, then back on it. Really late on the brakes, trail brake in. Whoa, I just locked the inside tyre a tiny bit there. Feed the power into third. I think we're catching them a little bit. We'll tap the brakes, turn in. The car feels like it rotates really nice though on the brakes. It feels really pointy, the front end of the car. I really like that feeling. But we're going to have to, right, this is going to, watch what we're going to have to do here, guys, right. So I'm going to click the DRS open. And we're going to have to get the pit stop sorted. On a soft tyre. There, the gearing's far too short, isn't it? Right, the pits are sorted. See, I forgot to close the DRS again. Right, close it. You can see the suspension drop down, can't you? Wow. You've got to remember that, like, because you actually really do lose a hell of a lot of downforce when you forget to click it off, right? It's all about being smooth. We need smooth driving. Got great detail coming through the wheel as well. Great track surface detail. There's a few tracks. We've got the Interlagos one. We've got this in 1991 Montreal as well. I did nearly take it there. I was really considering that. And what I've done as well, guys, I used to always run the aggression on maximum, where I seen on GP Laps's video that something to do with overrides the way the AI code's been written. So on medium, and actually do drive the way they've been intended to. So I've turned the aggression down to medium. Oh, nice. This feels absolutely mega. This thing. Whoa, turn in. Get into second. We've caught a few of the other cars. See the car rotate there though when I get back on the power. Lift out of it. That just feels brilliant. Somebody's pitting. I think that's Gerhard Berger. Right down to third. Right, click the DRS button. Right, I'm going to have to remember to close it, aren't I? It's not DRS. It's not like, what it does is it changes the rake of the car. That's what it raises the front end, I think. Right, really hard on the brakes. down to second, turn in. Wow, I really attacked turn 1 there, right into third, but catching though. See, I forgot to close the DRS again. To make the corner though somehow. I can't tell my brain that because I'm so used to in the modern day F1 cars just hitting the brake and the DRS just closes by itself, doesn't it? You know, right into second, but we've really caught these guys now, haven't we? Who's this? Mika Hakkinen. That's Mika Hakkinen ahead. Now I was going to wait for a mod before I'd done a video on these cars, but I just couldn't wait. I thought one would have been out by now, but I just thought we'll get the 1992 Williams out and give that a whirl, you know. Down to third gear, turn in. This is the bit that's really different though, but guys, this just feels so like very predictable, the car, you know. It doesn't feel hard to drive. Like, this is my very first attempt at driving this car. Granted, I have drove a lot of the F1 cars in the MS2, but this just feels brilliant. The car just feels so flat. It's got no body roll at all. Not a hint of body roll. Right, we're going to have to get the car turned in. Right, feed the power in. Feel it understeer there. Right, click the DRS. Right, BANDIT, remember to close that DRS button. Right, come and get at the inside of it. Hakkinen. We'll go the long way around. 195 mile an hour before we get on the brakes. Right, hard on the brakes. I think he's on the inside. Let's leave room for him. He's still there on the inside. I'm going to have to leave room on the inside. See, I forgot to close the DRS again. I forgot to close the DRS again. God, that's really hard to remember that. Down to second gear. Who's that ahead of her? That's Michael Schumacher ahead of her. It's not the real names, but that's who it's supposed to be. And he's Bennett on. This was Michael Schumacher's first year in F1. Or was it not? It was his second year. This is 1992, isn't it? Right, good. Come on, look at this, man. But this car does feel a hell of a lot quicker than most of the other cars around her. If you look, we haven't really overtook any other Williamses, have we? They must have just took off into the distance. Mansell and that are just gone. We're going to have to think about pitting soon. Right, let's click that DRS a little bit. Close it. Can we get up the inside? Oh, there's Senna. There's Senna in his McLaren. I've just spotted his yellow helmet. If you look at the names, it's A Silva, but it's actually supposed to be Ayrton Senna. Oh, loads of understeer. Feel the dirty air there. Right, come on. We're chasing down Senna. Let's get Senna. Right, lift out of it, tap the brakes, turn in, feed the power in. Right now, I'm going to click that DRS again. Come and get up the inside. Schumacher's went to block the line. We're going to take the long way around them. Right, BANDIT, remember to close the DRS. There's no way to go though. Right, I've closed it this time. That's a Ferrari as well. I'm going to have a look who's driving the Ferrari. Right, we're chasing Ayrton Senna. Obviously that McLaren wasn't very competitive compared to this Williams. This Williams was just so much better with its active suspension, you know. Right, hard on the brakes. Turn in. So we've got, I don't know who that is in the Ferrari. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. Right, I'm going to have a look behind me in a second, but the tyres are really starting to drop off, aren't they? If you look at the tyres. Right, I think we might just follow Senna. Let's see what he does for the pit stop. I'm not exactly sure. So should we just blast past him? I feel like we're so much quicker than Senna though. It looks like Senna's getting held up, doesn't it? Turn in, but you can really feel the dirty air when you're following the other cars. You can really feel the front end start to plough. Can we get up the inside? Senna was looking. Oh, close. But most got. Oh, I lost the rear there. And again, can't get back on the power. So 93, you've got traction control. That'll be quite interesting to see how much different that actually feels. Pretty much the same car, just with a lot more electronics, I think. What's Senna going to do? Is he going to pit? He's not. Let's go again. Turn into third on the power. Lovely stuff, right? Click that DRS. Feels strange having DRS in a car from 1992. It does, but look at that. That front left tyre's getting mangled, right? And I'm going to have to close it, right? Nowhere to go. Senna blocked the line. This is great stuff, guys. We've got some real. But look, I feel way quicker than them two ahead of her. We might be able to jump them in the pit stops. Right, feed the power in. Let's have a little look behind her. Schumacher's on my tail as well. So we've got some big names around her at the minute. This is just so immersive, isn't it? Brilliant stuff. Right, feed that power in. Into fourth. Can we get up the inside? Oh, I was thinking about that, you know. That might have been doable, but it had bad written all over it. Right, I feel like we're going to do one more lap and then we're definitely going to pit. And if we can't get past these, we'll will try and do like an undercut on them. I should have maybe left it in third gear though, but Senna's really getting held up, isn't he? That McLaren's got way more power than the Ferrari as well. Somebody's coming up from behind. Schumacher's trying to have a go at her. Oh my god, it's all coming go up the inside. Oh, just closed the door, just could not close that door, could we? Feed the power into third. Look at this though, brilliant racing from the AI, isn't it? Brilliant stuff. Can we get round the outside? Two right, we've got somebody on the right as well. Schumacher's up the inside, well, I think I'm going to have to leave room. Wow, this is so intense. Right, lift out of it. There's that understeer coming right. So we're going to hit that DRS. Can we get up the inside of Senna? It's going to go and block the line again. Nowhere to go. Right, let's do the pair of them. Come on. I think we've done Senna. Right, hard on the brakes. One on me left. I don't know whether to look at me left or me right. Right, we pulled away, went to second gear. Went to second place. This car's just so much quicker than everything else. Whoa, look at that. Right, box, these tyres are gone. Wow. Down to second gear, more over the place. Oh, he's come back up the inside of her. Great racing. Wow, that was brilliant. Watch me right. Good job I wasn't watching me left, isn't it? Right, get it turned in. We've got Senna all over the back one now, I think. Senna, that looks crazy looking at that yellow helmet chasing you down, doesn't it? Down to third gear. But what a move that was. I don't know who that is. Ahead of her, I can't really think of that. What name that's supposed to be. I feed the power. I can't wait until somebody gets some mods and gets some proper skin mods. But guys, we're boxing here. Down into second gear. But we're sort of getting held up by that Ferrari though. You can hear that V12, that sounds brilliant, doesn't it? Wow, this is just great stuff, this, man. Right, remember we're boxing, guys, get them wheel guns ready. I want a nice fast pit stop. Right, we're coming in. Is anyone else coming in? Right, I'm going to have to get ready to hit my pit limiter. I'm not sure exactly where I hit my pit limiter though. Whoa, this is different. There, right, let's hit the pit limiter. I've never pitted here before. I don't know if I hit that too early or what. I fit the DRS and everything. Right, come on, nice fast stop. I did sort it, didn't I? Got about 7 laps left. Right then, stop on the marks. Right, oh lads, get that. Nice fresh rubber. Not bad, 5-6 seconds. 6 seconds, that's not bad for 1992, is it? 6 seconds, where we'll come out is brought it back out in 12th. Right, let's drop the hammer down for these last few laps. Into third, fourth. Wow, drove it right out amongst it in a way, haven't we? Whoa, I can really feel that I've got no heat in my tyres though. I've got no temperature in these tyres at all. It feels like I'm on ice. Right, feel the power in, come and get up the inside. Hassling, I'm not sure who that is. Come and get up the inside, last little breakers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a race war. Come on, come and get up the inside. Oh, look at the flames! Look at the flames coming out of that thing. Mondelli, he's spitting flames and everything. That looked brilliant. Guys, these cars with these tracks, and it's just so immersive. MS2's just the king of immersion, isn't it? Down to third, get it turned in. We're going to get some DRS action. I can feel the tyres starting to come up to temperature a little bit now. But we're way quicker than this dude. Way quicker. Somebody's going to attack from behind as well. Where's he's coming? Can we get up the inside? Last of the late breakers. Don't leave that door open or we will slam it shut. We're clear. Nice. That's one dispatched. Right, let's drop that. Let's get the hammer down. Oh, understeer. So my tyres weren't up to temperature the way I wanted with it. Look at the understeer there. Wow. Lift out of it into fourth. Right, I don't know if I maybe feel like I could do a little bit more downforce at this circuit. A couple of clicks on the front end might make the car just feel a little bit better. Right, we'll have to remember to close the DRS. We were in second place before the pit stop, so who was in the lead? It must have been Mansell who was in the lead. Can we catch Mansell under that? Can we get some sort of undercut on Mansell? That would be brilliant. But nice clear track though, we should be able to put some flyers in. Right. But I feel like the EI needs to be a little bit bigger, a little bit higher, right? But what you've got to remember is this car with the active suspension is just so much faster than like the Ferrari, the McLaren, and all the rest of them. So this sort of makes sense, you know. It was just way quicker than everything else. Williams were just literally on another level back then. right, bit the back in this third. This bit's, I don't know if I prefer this version of the track or the modern day version, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's just better cutting that whole chicane out, which I don't normally say that with the classic circuits. I normally think the classic versions are better than the modern day version. The curbs are a little bit too big. Oh, I can feel the rear levers there though. But the curbs are a little bit too big. A little bit of understeer there. Right, lift out of it. Flick it into fourth. I should feel it. The feeling I've got on the front end of the car here though, that just feels so good. I feel like I've got a great connection to the tyres. I really feel like I can hustle this car, you know. Right, there's about 4 or 5 laps left. Let's get 193 mile an hour. Really hard on the brakes. Down to second gear. Somebody's just come out the pits ahead of her, I think. Short shift into third. I'm getting a decent feel for this car as well. Remember, this is my first real race trying this car, you know. They were catching, who is it? I don't know who that is. Hard on the brakes, down to second gear. Feed the power in. You can see the rear though, look at the rotation there. Got quite a bit of oversteer when I'm coming back on the power. Quite a bit. Right, feed the power in there. Quite a bit of oversteer, actually a little bit more than what I'd like. Can we get it in third gear? Flick it into third. Oh, that was risky, wasn't it? But we've caught another pack of drivers here. Lift out of it, turn it into third. Back on the power, flick it into third again. I think I prefer the modern day version. I don't know, it's actually decent, it feels good. Right, hard on the brakes. Ah, we overcooked it. Oh, just made it. Threading that bloody needle or what? What was that? Guys, I'm absolutely dripping of sweat as well. It's the middle of winter and I'm absolutely dripping. That force feedback come through the wheel. Oh, I couldn't have get back on the power there though. Just got such a great feeling coming through this direct drive wheel. They're pitting. Right, nice. They're getting out of the way. Let's see where this brings Weldon. Guys, I've just realised I've just done a full bloody lap with the DRS open. Look, I thought the car felt, I thought it was understeering all over the place. What? What a numpty. What an absolute plonk I am. Right, now watch the difference. I don't even know how we held onto it. I thought it just wasn't sticking at the front end properly. Wow, what a fruitcake I am. Right, back on the power. Now the car feels, that's better. The car's really come to us now. What an absolute plonk. Well, that just shows them you can actually drive the car with the DRS open, but you can feel a massive I felt a massive difference over the front axle of the car. That felt weird. Well, there's a little test. Anyway, we're in 5th. Where's everybody at? I think we've just blasted past everybody pretty much, haven't we? It's going to be interesting when we get the 1993 version of this car out. See if the field's more like bunched up. That will be interesting. Flicking into third. I know you can be way faster through there, but the car feels much better now, man. Like, look, the car didn't stop there before, did it? We nearly totally overshot the corner. Like, when I was coming back on the power, it was just oversteering everywhere, and I was like, well, that feels a bit dodgy. Whoa, understeer. But no bloody wonder. Right, come on. So in here before, the car just started to push really understeer halfway. Now feels much more tied down. Right, on the power, flick the DRS open. Remember to close it. 3 laps left. Come on. 185 mile an hour. About 193. But let's get really late on the brakes. Right, bang it down into second. Not bad. I feel like the car doesn't blip enough though. I feel like I've got to put an extra little blip on the engine. I don't know when I'm it's got a sequential gearbox, you know it is. I've done it again. What a bloody numpty, guys. How am I even holding on to this thing? I'm just so used to these modern day F1 cars. When you lift out of it and when you hit the brake, your DRS just closes automatically, doesn't it? We're coming into this, look, when I'm pressing it, I'm just like wellying it down the straight and just totally forgetting. And then I'm thinking to myself, that feels weird, the car feels a bit weird, you know what's going on? And then I'm looking, my DRS is still on. Honestly, come on. Anyway, what a little bit of, the CEO pointed that one out, he spotted it. Good spot, young sir. Right, down to second.
Yes, sir.
Right, back on the power. Wow, I'm gonna have to remember that, aren't I? I'm gonna have to like plug my brain in it. Oh, way too hot. Well, we're in third though, guys. We're in bloody third, come on. I feel it. This engine though, that just sounds lovely. It's got a lot of character, the engine, you know, it sounds like a real V10. Right, hit the DRS, you can see the front end of the car like raises. I'm gonna remember to close it this time. You ready? Watch it dip. Right there, I closed it. You see, like, you can really see the suspension, like, dip, can't you? Like, I'm the biggest dip though for not closing it. I've done about 3 laps on the DRS open. So I don't know what it does feel like you lose a lot of downforce, like, right? But we'll remember this time, right, down to second gear, who we got ahead of her? Martin Brundle. We're chasing down Martin Brundle again. Mr. Brundle, he was in a Benetton, I think, if I remember rightly. Martin Brundle was in the high-nose Benetton. Right, back on the power. Lovely stuff, into fourth, revving it out. Can we get it in third gear here? You sort of can, but I felt like the car wanted second, though second would have been better. Flip it back into third, on the power. Quite a tricky little section of the track this though. Into fourth, nice. Where's Martin Brundle? He's 20 seconds ahead of her. He hasn't pitted yet, has he? I don't think Brundle's pitted yet. So we might even get second. It must be Nigel Mansell that's in first. Car always has a lot of understeer going into there. Right, into third, lift out of it. I'm getting a little bit more confidence come through this last sector right there. I really feel the front tyres digging into the track. Right, let's hit that DRS again. Brundle's got to be coming into the pit soon. But it's so under gear, doesn't it? I feel like I need another gear. Like really hard on the back. I forgot to do it again. Oh, sugar. Whoa. On the bloody raggedy edge or what? On the limit. Oh my god. This is very intense, this. 2 more laps left. Can we hold on to it with any major mistakes? Remember, this is my first attempt as well. Sometimes it takes us quite a few attempts to get a handle on these F1 cars, but I've just jumped into this thing and it just feels very natural to drive. It just feels very drivable, you know. It feels very predictable. When you've got decent heat in your tyres, like there is quite a little bit of oversteer when you come back on the power, but it really does dig in at that front end. That's what I really tend to, I think I drive the cars on the nose a lot in the MS2. That's where I feel the most confident in these cars. Right, hard on the brakes, down to second gear. We're nearly going on to the final lap here. I don't know who's in first, it's not telling us. I think it's got to be Nigel Mansell in the other one of these though, hasn't it? This is just so much faster than them other cars. So much faster. Lift out of it, flick it into fourth, into fifth, back into fourth, turn in. Oh, that feels mega that, right? Get that DRS open. Right guys, we're going on to the final lap. Martin Brundle, he mustn't have pitted. That doesn't make sense. He can't be 20 seconds ahead of us. Remember to close it there as well. Down to second gear. Brake. I can probably brake a little bit later there as well. Just all about confidence, isn't it? I really feel like whoa, someone's had it. Someone's lost it. Someone had a mega botch up there. Oh, whoa! So did we. Nearly. Oh, bloody hell's bells. What a save. Right then, whoa. You can see the oversteer there. You can really feel the car at low speeds. You can feel when you've got no downforce. It feels like you've barely got any grip. But once you get a little bit of speed on the car, that's when you can really feel the grip sort of come like there. Like there when I'm going in there at high speeds. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god, I'm so tense. I'm like on the edge of my seat here. Second place again. Pretty brilliant. I know we're in a car way faster, but little lock up on the inside tyre there, but we've held on to it nearly. Oh, understeer. Then oversteer. You can see the oversteer when the car's at low speed, can't you? Flick it into fourth. Right, fifth for a bit. Blast it back into fourth. Right, the final corner. Hey, we weren't that far behind, were we? We weren't that far behind. Oh, wow. Guys, I am absolutely melting. What an absolute hoot. OMG, guys. What a bloody race that was. That was an absolute blast from the past, that, wasn't it? Right, guys, the more that race was going on, them last few laps, I was really starting to get nervous. I was like driving the car, like I was on edge, thinking, oh, I don't want to botch this up, because we've done so well, you know, we come second place. Nigel Mansell got first, but this just does go to show how much faster this Williams was than all the other cars, you know. We had some great wheel-to-wheel racing with Senna and all that. Look up the inside there. Just, guys, this DLC pack is well worth it, you know. Well worth it. Go and get it. If you like classic Formula 1 from this era, just get it. but I would like to see the modders get onto this and get some skin mods going. It would be good to have like the real drivers with the real skin packs, the helmets, and that would be just brilliant. But when I looked in my mirror, when I looked behind us before and seen Senna with his yellow helmet, that was just brilliant. It was just so bloody immersive. Look at that, man, nearly 4 wide going down there to turn 1. Just a brilliant race, guys, just a great experience, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. So I think we'll leave it there for today, then I'll leave you with another lap or so of the replay. Thank you so much for watching. Good love yous and leave yous. Peace from the northeast. Doodles.